Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
They'll get 18 yards there, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Finds him over the middle. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Able to find Ertz. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's good for Washington. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Daniels setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. He can run it. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Running left is Robinson. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone.
Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Tebow Samuel, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog.
extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Joe showed yet again, when healthy, man, this guy is an MVP caliber player. He was a stat monster. Almost 5,000 yards passing and 43 touchdowns. And really elevated the Cincinnati team, especially defensively with a lot of flaws.
He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Juke the defender. And he made it 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All on the 45, 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
From the 41. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Commanders 14, Bengals 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Can.
They'll try it right with Brown. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
15. 1st down, Bengals.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at first down here.
11 coming.
They'll run again with Brown. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Here we go.
First down.
11.
Now it's Brown. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
11 coming.
Here's Brown again. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short pass ball in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Bengals first down.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Just about every draw play in the book is headed right up the gut, but that doesn't mean you can ignore those DNs and the pressure they create on the edges. You got to hold them off, and if you don't, the bad things happen just like that.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
It's a counter give to Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A 2-yard loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for Washington. And there is first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Has a man, it's Ertz. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So an exciting first half partner has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Commanders hoping to take a lead going into the break.
Ready.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's still going at the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Let's go now. 60 inch.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And now the Bengals have it. 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Eckler now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And this drive would be a win if they could just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Daniels now on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still first down.
Ready?
Daniels from the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get it back after making their third first half interception. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
The Commanders set to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking slant route, complete. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hold the ready.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has this one past the 15. Will start downhill into Bengals territory. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Ready.
To the air again. Daniels. Finds Brown, right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels is going to throw again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Get it. Go.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. This taken from the 12. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter.
Game to kick off for Washington.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 and 3,
On the ground, Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second
Here we go.
and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. A quick slant, here's Gesicki. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Brown on the carry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Brown. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, 3rd down coming.
11 mighty.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Looking to throw. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Tight end motioning right. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Eckler now to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Vikings. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Vikings. 60.
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is caught inside the 15. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game up. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. One deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Commanders Commanders all set to regain possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10, around to Robinson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Daniels from the pistol. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80s.
Here's Daniels. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
He's not their bell cow. He's not a breakaway type of runner, but he didn't need to be. He just had to get forward and reach the first down before the defense could pivot and stop him.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it. Viking.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
2nd and 6 now. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Come on, come on.
Daniels keeps it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders going for the win here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, a 49-yard look.
Washington field goal. A 49-yard.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who were out there with them on the kick, those defenders, hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going with Brown on the ground. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up second down.
Back to throw.
34-yard line.
Taken in by Noah Fant. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Noah Fant. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengals.
He look to throw it. This finds all complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Brings up second and
Here he
7.
is to throw.
49-yard
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Can.
To throw. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great set? First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for no gain. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
A 56-yard attempt.
And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And now this preseason game might be headed for a tie. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
On the stick.
Daniels. He's looking deep once again. Oh no, they get him yet again. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Brown on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got second down. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he works this to the 38 before going now. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To the air again. It's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
180.
First down,
180.
Cincinnati.
From the red zone now. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete.
Here we go.
The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it.
He's got it. It's a touchdown, and they've got a 6-point lead here in OT.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
Here we go. Start.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And they pick him off again. Jordan battle with the INT. And the Bengals take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. They battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some of the couple surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game. A way to disguise the coverage. You trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.